Woman leaves husband simply because she was bored. Boredom, eh? Strangely enough, boredom is enough to make a lot of women throw away everything. Years of commitment simply because she was bored. Wow. Melancholy, a feeling of pensive sadness, typically with no obvious cause. Interesting. But let's have a look at a broader meaning. Sad. What does it mean to feel melancholy? Sad. Melancholy is beyond sad. As a noun or an adjective, it's a word for the gloomiest of spirits. Being melancholy means that you're overcome in sorrow, wrapped in sorrowful thoughts. Damn, that's sad, isn't it? But it's like, what's the point in being so sad when you're the cause of your own problems? Your own sadness.
So recently I caught up with an old friend and she was telling me that she got divorced, and I was so surprised because her and her husband were such a cute couple and they had been together for 11 years. So I asked her, like, what happened? I figured something bad happened. She's like, honestly, I was just bored. Like, my husband, all he did was work. Wow. I was a stay-at-home mom. We had 3 kids and I just got lonely and bored.
Lonely and bored. Wow, this woman had everything. A stay-at-home mom. Man worked hard. This woman had a nuclear family, a picturesque life that a lot of women are just crying because they don't have now. And here we have a woman who had it, her friend, and she gave it all up. All up for what? For what?
Bullshit.
A bit of excitement? Fun? Yeah. Excitement and fun seems odd to a lot of modern women because it's like, they'd sacrifice everything stable in their life just for a small hit of dopamine.
It's like, honestly, I was just bored.
I hope you're focused and on your square. Okay.
And she says that when she would bring it up, like, he would take her out, but it was just boring to her. Like, she needed some excitement in her life. She just felt like she was just a mom and a wife, and her husband just wasn't doing that for her. And she had other friends that had, you know, boyfriends, or like they had just got married, and they were always going out, always going on vacation, always partying, like going to the club, going to the bar, hanging out with friends, and they did none of that. And when she would bring it up to her husband would always tell her, like, I gotta work. Like, you know, they had a big house, they had nice things, like, he was just trying to work.
FOMO. I use FOMO a lot, not because personally I like it myself, no, because a lot of women show you they suffer from this.
They were always going out, always going on vacation.
What other women are doing. This thought and illusion that other women are having a better life than them. And the reality is, no, that's just, it's show. You see, this is why personally I love behind closed doors. I love that topic. I love that saying so much, because really you have no idea what's going on with another couple. You have no idea. From the outside it looks good. It always looks good from the outside, doesn't it? How they portray and sell what they have. Yeah? Now, if you've ever been with a woman who thinks other people are having fun, having more fun than you and her, you're doomed, bruh. You're doomed. Bruh. If you've been in that situation like many of us have, it's almost impossible to convince a woman that what you're seeing is not real. They are not really in this magical relationship you think they have. Trying to convince a woman you're with of that is damn near impossible. It's a case of, okay, let her go and have a look if the grass is actually greener. And when she tries to come back, you tell her to F off. Yeah, do one, woman. You thought you were going to find better, but you ended up getting done and thrown back to the curb. Now I'm good. They can keep you.
So they ended up getting divorced, and now, you know, she's single, she lives alone, she's working, and she's dating. So then I told her, oh, well, that must be exciting, like dating and stuff. And she's like, no, I fucking hate it. And I was like, why? And she's like, because all they want to do is just have fun. They just want to go to the club. They just want to go to the bar. They just want to hang out, have a good time, and then that's it.
What? No. That's exactly what she wanted.
Bored. Like, all they want to do is just have fun.
Wait, no. She wanted that and got exactly that.
Fun.
She wanted to have the fun those other women, well, she thought were having. And now she's there and she's not enjoying any of it. She lost and abandoned all of her stability for a bit of reckless fun that meant nothing. It means nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Fun.
But because she thought those women were having a better life than her, she ruined everything. A stable home. Didn't have to work. What? She didn't have to work. She had a nice big home, vehicles and everything, money in her pocket, and that wasn't enough. You know, a lot of men say you can never make a woman happy. If she's not happy and content within herself, there's nothing as a man you can do that can change that. Yeah, because you can't. It's like you can warn men not to get married nowadays. However, it's sometimes pointless. Sometimes you have to let them go through it, like she went through her BS, and then they realize, oh yeah, okay. This is actually not a good idea. This was nothing but a big mistake.
She said no one wants to help me out. Like, I'm trying to find someone that's gonna help take care of my kids. She's like, I just want someone to be a provider, not just a good time. So I was all like, well, wasn't that what your husband was doing? And she's like, I know. And I guess now her ex-husband is dating someone, like, seriously. They have been divorced for a total of 3 years, and he has been dating this girl for 2 years. She has 2 kids, and they're already living together. She says that he's fully taking care of her. Like, the girl doesn't work, she's a stay-at-home mom. They haven't had any new kids, but they're planning on having kids.
Look at that. This woman was jealous of her so-called friends she thought were living a better life. Yeah? Left her husband, her boring husband. Yeah, sure. And now her boring husband is entertaining another woman, giving this other woman all she had before. And now she's looking in again at another situation that she was in and feels regret, filled with melancholy. Like, who gives an F? To be honest, who gives an F? At this point, you have to wonder, is a woman like this ever content with what she's got? Because she wanted the life she's got now. She gave up the good life and now she wants back that good life she had before. No. If you're a decent dude, you did well. You didn't treat her like crap. You did your best by her, for her. Yeah, you never go back. You never go back, bruh. From the moment a woman has left you, you now have to deem her as a dusty broad.
Disgusting.
Yeah? You're now dusty and ran through. She may not be. She might not be ran through at all. She may not even have managed to even get any man. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You have no idea. You don't know. Therefore, she's deemed as dusty and ran through. Go find the amazing dudes you were looking for. The reality is, they may not want you though. They just see you as fun.
And she's pissed because she's like, how can he move on so fast? Like, I can't even find nobody, and he just found someone so quick, and he didn't even want to give us another try, like, blah, blah, blah. And I was so confused because I was like, okay, so you divorced him because he was always working and you were bored. So now you're single, going out, having a good time, dating, but you don't like that. Now you want someone to take care of you, a provider. And your ex-husband, all he wanted to do was be a provider. That's why now he is dating someone who he has no problem providing for her and her kids. And she's pissed because she's like, why would he go and find someone who has kids? Like, he already has kids. Why would he want to take on that responsibility? And I'm like, wait, aren't you looking for someone to take on that responsibility? Exactly. I was just giving her a hard time, not gonna lie, because it was kind of funny to me, because I was like, I could tell that she regretted her decision.
Do you know what's interesting about modern dating and relationships? There's no one that makes stability seem boring more than women. It's like the constant conversations we have nowadays. The only people who find stability boring seems to be a lot of modern women. It's like, even when everything's perfect for them, even when they find that man who can be that man for them, they get bored very easily. Do you know, a lot of men are baffled when they see women leave good situations and they end up with a broke, dusty dude. For a lot of men, that doesn't make sense. But it's like, constantly we have to remind men, yo bro, look. Being too put together and too stable as a man nowadays isn't attractive. Not as attractive as a lot of women make you think. It's not. Too much stability creates stillness. Stillness for a lot of women is boring AF. Even if she's safe, well-fed, well-moneyed, well D down, well, it doesn't even matter. None of that matters.
Chaos.
This is why I use chaos so much with the modern woman. Because even when they get what they want, a lot of them still find a way to destroy it and ruin it. Then they're filled with regret, melancholy, and they're shocked when no one feels sorry for them. Like, why would you? You did this to yourself.
No one cares.
I could tell. And I've seen a lot of people do like this, where they get divorced for reasons that are not, I'm not going to say they're not valid, because everybody's feelings are valid, but they're fixable problems. Like, I don't know if you guys have this wrong idea of marriage that is supposed to be like fun and happy all the time. It's not. I feel like every relationship literally depends on compromise. Like, you got to compromise something. You cannot have everything. And to be honest with you, like, if she was willing to give up on him that quick, like, maybe she just didn't love him that much.
She didn't. She did not. She didn't. I mean, to give up on a man is one thing, but to give up on a man who gave you such a good life, it's odd. There are so many women begging for that sort of lifestyle just to even find a man. And she found one that did everything in modern times, and she ruined it. Yeah. Sadly, so a lot of men say a decent amount of women do not deserve to be given the good. And it's partially why we have so many broken men walking around now. They were this good. But even if you were the best, you're still not good enough, are you?
Because I cannot even imagine just me being like, oh, I'm bored, I'm gonna divorce my husband, you know, like, no, you figure it out, you work it out. But I could tell that she's regretting it, because what she thought she wanted is not what she thought she wanted.
The grass is never greener. It's green where you water it. However, if that cow leaves you, let her choke on that grass, the new field she left you for. Yeah? Yeah. The world is yours. Have a nice day.
It's like, honestly, I was just bored.